A very good evening from India. I know it is different time zones for different people, but from India, it's a good evening. Everywhere else, maybe good afternoon, good morning, or can't say good night, right? So, this is, I think, the most important video that I have made, and I have made like 10 videos in the last 3 days. I'm not sure the exact number, I think 10 to 12. But this is the most important one because now we are ahead with the Antony deal. It is progressing really fast. We want it to progress really fast, right? We all want it. It is progressing really fast, but we have a couple of news regarding couple of other players which are linked to United at this point of time. And one of them, I want to go ahead and start with him because it is very unnatural that something of this sort is happening, and we are in direct links with Memphis Depay. And I don't want to be the devil's advocate, the devil's messenger. Don't kill the messenger. I am just here saying stuff, right? Which is, of course, backed by a source. And the source here is none other than, Sport. Marca. These are the two top sources that have been reporting that Man United can make a bid for Memphis Depay. So there are two parts of this story, right? Two parts of this story. My reactions, my emotions on this deal will come after these two parts. The first part of the deal, or one aspect of the deal, is Memphis Depay can cancel the contract and become a free agent if he finds a suitable club, right? This is the first part. So we have chances to get him for free because Barcelona and Memphis Depay have had an agreement that they will terminate his contract if and only if Memphis Depay agrees on a suitable club for him. So a suitable club for him should be the top clubs, right? It should not be anything lesser than Europa League. That's what I am actually thinking. This is one half of the deal. The second half, that is directly coming from Marca or Marca, a Spanish news outlet, right? Reputed. Again. The first one did come in from Sport, another big one. I don't need to name it. The second one is that United wanted or are still thinking about offering as low as 10 million euros. 10 million euros for Memphis Depay to Barcelona. So I don't need to say anything over here, but you have to be a dumb person to spend 10 million and then, I know the wages, the bonuses, I don't know what exactly the deal with the player is, but if someone can come for free, you don't spend 10 million, right? You just don't, unless you are a dum-dum, right? So I am hoping the second news is not correct. You save some money, invest in somewhere else, maybe have a sports nutritionist for the youth squad, which we don't have, maybe prevent the rusting that is happening at Carrington Complex. You do these things with the 10 million that you save, or just be a dum-dum and spend the 10 million either way. So with United, you never know. They can just go ahead and spend the 10 million to get Depay, because sources at Sport say that Erik ten Hag has requested. I'm not sure about how correct this is, but this is what it is, right? They have said that Ten Hag wants this deal to go through because he feels that arrival of Memphis Depay in the current state of the market for as cheap as possible is good for the club and good for the team as well. I don't know how much of it is good for the team. Maybe club can sell some merchandise and have, I don't know, some nostalgia created around him. But his first stint was a complete failure, right? I don't even have to guess to say that he scored one goal or like two goals in whatever one and a half season he was there. So we never know. The first stint was a fail, complete disaster for Depay and United. So he left, he went to Lyon, he reformed himself, became a better player. Not a lot of people do that, your career, if it starts going downwards, it keeps going down, right? But because Depay did it, but it was Lyon, right? It was the French league. So the quality, of course, deteriorated, whatever. Came down, right? From English Premier League to French league. Of course, there's a visible change of quality of football, right? Then he went to Barcelona. He did pretty decent. He was not bad per se, but as soon as Barcelona got better players in his spot, like Lewandowski and Ansu Fati became more available, Dembele, these players started becoming more available. Depay somehow became a second choice, though he's still doing very good for the team. He scored a goal last night in the friendly. All the three players that scored goals, De Jong, Depay and Aubameyang, are the players that Barcelona were thinking of offloading, and two of them I think they're actually gonna offload, Aubameyang and Depay. So United are, I don't know, these are the sources, and some of the sources are pretty reliable. Sport, one of them is reliable, and Depay has been a long-term fan of United, wears United jerseys and posts on his social media. He's still a fan of United, so he wants to somehow or somewhere play for United, but the deal has to be favoring him as well as a player, and finances should be on spot, and then we can go ahead and sign him. But I am not sure about this signing. I feel Cody Gakpo can be a better signing, right? Instead of Depay. If you've already failed at the club, you don't go back to your exes, right? Or do you? I don't know. I would never, right? If I was offered my ex back by some agent, I will not take her back. And I'm sure no one else should too, because there was a reason you guys broke up, right? Or whatever. So that is what my feeling about Depay is, and that might be happening as you'll have a final clarity on the Depay deal as soon as can happen as soon as tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, because they're really pushing. Depay wants a surety on his future, and their agents are really pushing. So Ten Hag has requested the signing, and I am not sure this is coming in from top insider sources at Barcelona and the Sport and Marca, so at least I hope they don't pay 10 million for him, right? That is not what we want United to do. Don't spend 10 million on Depay, right? Just if you're getting him for free, get him on low wages. I don't know what wage is expected. Anything around more than 200k is a lot for that player. So if he can keep the wage under 200k, maybe reasonable. I don't know. I am still not all in for Depay coming back to United, right? The second story is of Gakpo. And I don't know what this means, okay? It's coming from a very unreliable, do I call it unreliable or what do I call it? Football Insider, right? They have, I don't know what sources they have, but they have came out with an article which says that, firstly, again, two parts of the story, that Gakpo deal has nothing to do with whatever happens with Antony. They are bidding for Gakpo irrespective, right? Gakpo's bid will be irrespective of Antony's deals. So that is one part, good one. That is what I like. They should come separately, and they both should come. That is what I feel. We should not get Depay. We should get Gakpo if we had a choice. Okay. Second part of the deal is we are offering PSV a 25 million pound take it or leave it deal. What the fuck is take it or leave it? Firstly, PSV values him for something around, I don't know, 40, 50, right? We are offering him 25. We are offering them 25. I think the personal deals or personal agreements are agreed. At this point, it looks like something that they want PSV to reject, right? Or at least that's what I feel. That they want him to, they want PSV to reject this deal. So hence, just to make the fans happy that they have actually made a bid and that has been rejected, they are making a minimum bid. So 25 million pounds to euros is around 30 million pounds, right? That's 30 million euros, right? 25 million pounds to euros is 30 million. So their expected value was somewhere around 40 to 50 million. So they're just paying just about more than half of what they expect. And I don't know what you mean by take it or leave it. So this is the only one time that they're gonna bid for him, and I think PSV is going to reject it, because why not? If Gakpo can perform this season, they'll get more money, right? And I think he has more than a year left on his contract, so they can sell him for more than 25 easily, and they can milk this season out of Gakpo, and they can get some quality on their field, because PSV is they're not playing Champions League, right? PSV is not playing Champions League. I think I'm sure they lost, right? PSV versus Rangers. They lost. Yep, they lost. So they're not playing Champions League. And Gakpo might want to leave more, like more chances of him leaving, right? Because if he has to play, I don't know, Europa, he would rather play for United and Ten Hag, right? Rather than playing for PSV. But that is what it is with Gakpo, that the latest that is coming in, very recent, that United will make a take it or leave it deal. I don't know about this, man. I have really mixed feelings about take it or leave it. It started to cool down last night, but at least we have some news that it's a take it or leave it, but it looks like a no. PSV will not accept it, and we'll get fucked and we'll get rejected, but the audience and the crowd and everyone supporting United will feel that we at least made a bid. The ones who do not follow the club very, very closely and don't have a lot of insiders on what is happening behind the curtains, they will not know that this deal was never meant to happen, if this is the true story that is coming in from behind the scenes. Because if you pay 25 million for a player like Gakpo, who's still valued at around 40 to 50 by his own club, it's still a bargain looking at the current market, where Antony Gordon is going for fucking 60 million pounds, right? So still a bargain. He's been a great in Eredivisie, better stats than Antony, if you ask me, going for a lesser amount. I don't know what to make of it. And Gakpo, and making this deal, make it like take it or leave it, I don't know what to say, man. Still hasn't been unprofessional. He's not gone on strike, but I don't know, man. I'm really worried about whatever is going to happen in the next few hours, the next few days. Also, Antony. The latest from Antony is that Manchester United have still not submitted their proposal. They will submit it, but they are just on the verges of finalizing everything so that the bid does not get rejected. Also, a news article that came out from Manchester Evening News said that they are considering lowering their required asking rate for Antony. Ajax are lowering their expected amount that United need to pay. They're trying to lower it to as much as they can. I don't know what is lowering, but we are still, we are still around making, we're still making a bid that is around 80 to 90 million at least, right? To be least. I don't see it coming any lower, right? Also, just as I end this, I hope Antony happens today. I hope, because Casemiro joins training today and he'll be available for the Southampton game. If it does not happen today, Antony has no chance of even having a training session with the team, leave aside playing for Southampton. And I don't know what. This is the news coming in from Madrid Extra. Man United are determined to make a formal offer to Madrid for more than 30 million euros for Asensio. And this is coming from Relevo. I don't know. At this point of time, I think everyone will be linked to everything. So I'm not sure about this Asensio thing, but everything else, I have a feeling that whatever I said is going to happen, and that will be really, really nerve-wracking last 6-7 days of the transfer window. If we bid for Asensio, I don't know how many players do we want. I don't know how many players do we expect to get. We are not getting everything for sure, but we are sure that Antony will happen. We are sure that we'll have a second goalkeeper in whatever, whoever we bid for, the second choice goalkeeper from Newcastle. We'll have a loan deal coming in. Not sure about the right back. Pretty sure about Antony. And I don't know about Gakpo, because that news is very, it hurts when I see an offer like this made for a player like that, if at all the news is true. I hope it's not, but again, coming in from sources, maybe it's true. And Depay, you know, it is a very bittersweet feeling, more bitter than sweet, but I hope that whatever happens with Depay and United turns out to be the best for both. He played under a Dutch manager, right? Depay, he played for Louis van Gaal. When he came in, he was still not good. If he plays for another Dutch manager, I don't know. I want to be optimistic about it, but I will not be, right? It's a hit or miss, you know. And as much as I want it to be a hit, I have greater fears of it being a miss. That is what I feel, and I will want to end this video now. But whenever next update comes in, I'll make sure to bring it to you guys as soon as possible. And if you guys enjoy the video, or if you're watching it till now, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.